Hey, it's Connor here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be reacting to the Thrills full interview from Soap Records, Senpal, and TBO George. Now, for those who are for those who were hot list watchers last year, which is like one person, the Thrills was a pretty big hit on Connor's hot list last year. It went number one, and it stuck around for pretty much the entire 2025 summer. It was one of the best songs on the hot list during a really dull summer for the hot list. So um, let's open the interview.
Well, speaking of friends, you claim that you ain't going to be friends with people that control you and put you on a leash. So, what? You want to explain more about that?
Hey, yo. Yeah.
Hey,
No, no, no.
everyone. Welcome to Soap Records. We're here with a duo interview. We're with Senpal and TBO George. Today, we're going to be talking about the song The Thrills. So, we have not met George just yet. But, George, how did you kind of get into music before?
Um, I've been doing music for a while. Like when I was growing up, I played the guitar and I played the drums, and like I was in a show choir, but we was just like dancing and singing. But
Yeah.
then I started like making my own music because a lot of my friends in middle school were making music, so they kind of pushed me to do it. So then like probably like freshman year, I started posting on SoundCloud, or at least trying to. I don't know when I exactly first started posting, but like when I first started like messing around with it.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, I used to play instruments or anything back in the day, but I never put my music really up anywhere. Um,
Yeah.
so I guess so. We'll start
So
with some Powell.
so pretty much in my school, I was like the only one making music. Um, like at least I was the only one who was making music to the degree of success that I had. I met a couple other people in some of my classes that were like producing and stuff, but like I was the only one who actually had like a fan base at school. So yeah.
Kind of ping pong back and forth here. So Senpal,
Yeah.
this collaborative song here. What was your verse mainly about?
So for the thrills, I have this all written down on a tablet. So I got, like I said, I got a long list, and so I just typed it out on the tablet. So what it says for the thrills, because I prepared already. The thrills is like a follow up to Switchblade, and you're probably asking how. You may ask, well, manipulation and leaving a group for good, about how fun can be like a destruction without having any idea that someone trusting in the family with your banking account. Well, for me, I like to be productive. So as we get into the story takes place somewhere in 2021 in my old driveway. I hopped into this person's car, and that's it's a relative for, I mean, my cousin or my, blah 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 relative. But anyways, um, he asked me if I would like to help him like around houses and get money by helping him. So I said sure. So they set up an account because that person was a manager for a bank, and so during 2021 all the way into 2022, I helped this person remodel houses. And I cleaned them and I weed whacked around lots of his houses. So, so when um, you know how you like get done with your job and you get paid, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So well, with this person, my relative, um, when I worked hard and I got paid by him, turns out the money that I earned from him, turns out didn't stay long into my account. So, um, anyways, let's see. Well, with this person, I already worked hard and I got paid, but the money that I got paid for only lasted 2 days in the account, all because of manipulation. Because I know it was my cousin, because I know basically he likes to do stupid deeds, apparently. And this is a real story.
That is that is like actually so evil. So yeah, that I knew the song just from listening to it was about manipulation, but yeah, that is a pretty evil detail.
He did like a lot of deeds, like dirty deeds.
Yeah.
Like there was like one time. Yeah, no, I'm serious. He has like a business. Like he's like a landlord. That's what it is.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So he see they used to be friends with this person, and so this person basically bought property that was like next to them, and so I don't know if it's because they didn't stay long or something, or that they didn't. I don't know what the whole deal was, but it was a big drama, kind of actually, because like I said, I don't know the story, but I do know from my mom, because she told me the story, that they went to court. My aunt and uncle, and that's the person I'm talking about. My aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
They went to they went to court. I over some BS argument or something, and so that's one of like the dirty deals that they did or something. And yeah, I mean, there's more into it. I'm gonna look at the sentences because there's like so much I've written down on the tablet. But anyways, um, I didn't like spend anything, and apparently, um, my aunt and uncle, they stole like $50, like out of my account, that they paid me. They paid me $50 for working for them, and so
And they stole it. That is so evil. That is so evil. They are those people are actually booty. They are booty.
when I got done with like doing the jobs and stuff, and it waited 2 days, and I'm saying the same thing. Sorry, it sounds like I am saying the same thing, but they took the $50, so they basically used me for their work,
Free labor.
which was what's that?
Free labor.
Yeah. So, anyways, um, like it was like way back before like I was in high school, and even like before I got like my phone, and even like before I started paying bills for the phone too as well. That's where the story is. But during that time too, I was also like working in a retail store, and my not no longer my favorite aunt, because she likes to call me and say, "Am I your favorite aunt?" Well, no, no, mm-mm, I don't think so. So, anyways, when I was working like with them while I be at a retail store, she decides to keep stealing money, small amounts, maybe like bigger amounts a little bit. I don't have like the banking and stuff, but anyways, um, she used me basically for like a money method for their self benefit, and that's pretty much all for my verse, or like my part right there.
So yeah, it's pretty heavy then.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
What's that? Hold on. I have my phone. Like, no, this is some booty people. That is for my mom, not for me.
I'll ask George the same thing. Did you have any kind of meaning behind your verse, or are you just kind of having fun with it?
Um, I mean, it may sound weird because he had like a whole story, bro, but I was just having fun with it.
That's what it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Music's
You
fun.
just have fun with the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. That's about it. You know, I was just saying stuff,
it's
having fun.
yeah, no, that's the yeah. You're in the mix, is having fun with the music. That's it's not like yeah, lyrics can have meaning, but they can also just be fun. You're just having fun with relaxing, freestyle, and playing around with it. And there's nothing wrong about that. No.
Yeah.
So, how do you guys kind of get onto the SoundCloud game? Really, I know we kind of asked it before this, but kind of like before uploading the song, kind of like what were your final thoughts before you said let's record this and let's put it on there?
Um,
Anyone can answer.
so, I mean, I can answer that. So I guess I have. Well, I'll start like how me and George met.
Okay, yeah, it
So
works probably.
I'll answer that part, and then I will get into like where I began with starting with the music, and I'm also gonna get in with the fun facts here too as well. But anyways, the story how me and George met was George sent me a song, one of his songs called "Tomorrow" off of his 1111 album, and he suggested that to me for me to repost it, and took a listen to the song, and I was like, wow, George did really good on that song. I really love the rock vibes off of that song, and yeah, definitely, it was really good. And I just was so curious on his sound and stuff, and I just decided to look him up on the SoundCloud. And yeah, I just took a look at his biography with his own songs and stuff, and I came across his Just Having Fun Volume 1, or if it was Volume 2. It's with the Four Loco type of cover. I'm not sure which one it was. But anyways, I took a listen to Cherry Cola, and it was just so awesome. And I just got more curious and curious into that. And yeah, I took a listen to the Moose Wings album, and boy, everything about it is just so good. Like everything, like the whole vibe, and yeah, it was pretty interesting. And that's how I decided, you know what, maybe I might have to hit George up to like work together on some
Oh
songs.
yeah,
And this story takes place like I think it was March, or if it was April. I'm not entirely sure, but it was somewhere in 2025 when we met.
yeah. So
And
yeah,
so I dropped a follow because he has like a lot of links and stuff onto his SoundCloud page, and I decided I'm gonna go and check if he has Instagram, and so I go and click the link because he did have Instagram, and so I just dropped a follow, and we had a conversation about like making a song, and I think it might have took like 2 days to make the song,
yeah.
The Thrills, and yeah, we decided. I mean, you obviously know we did make the song.
Now, this is kind of reminding me of like life after graduation. The album that me and Ravinks made. That album was like um that album was pretty fun to make. I think it was like the most fun I had making an album maybe since like Impossible Logic or something. Um Speaking of which, I don't think I'm gonna make any more albums, at least for now. Like, it's not worth it if I'm going to get like 3 views in a month for the the album. I've fallen off so hard. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at like where I have it. I'm just gonna say yeah.
The Thrills, and
Yeah.
that's like the first ever Band Lab project, I will say, for the well, that's the first ever Band Lab project to ever release ever onto my SoundCloud page. Because if you know me, I'm kind of a guy that had like a weird type of style way back in 2022 between 2024, and that's because it was all through Vocal, which is another software audio workstation. And I started with Overlooked album. I really took serious note on BandLab because I think I asked you, George, that like, where do you work with your like own like studio and stuff? And he says he does BandLab, and so I did. I tried to find a really good style. He also, I think too as well. I think he suggested like his vocal style for me around there, or if it was some other. No, it was earlier this year. He suggested me that, but I think it was. I don't know. I took 2025 to be a serious year, but anyways, that's all I think I can tell you about like me, like just working together with George. And shout out to him, shout out to Quinn,
Yeah.
because he did really good. He did really good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed by it. And well, the story do you want me to tell you like more like how I got introduced into SoundCloud? So, do you want me to tell you more about that? Because I have I typed out a whole sentence.
If it's a quick sentence, yeah, go ahead. If it's a quick sentence, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to take away a lot of your time, and I'm sorry. I have so much to talk about
Don't want to
with that
say.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, someone wants to say, yeah.
Okay. So I think with me like starting off with like SoundCloud and stuff, and this is where it becomes the fun facts and all, and I think it was like around November or December of 2021 I heard about SoundCloud. But at the time around that I made albums, and I don't think I told you guys this, but One See It album is not the first album I put out onto SoundCloud, if you did not know that.
Yeah, you
And
took one down.
I had, what's that?
You took one down.
Actually took two um, albums down.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had and you could show the picture when you edit this video. But anyways, on the right, or wait, hold on a second. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I had two albums before One See It, and it was released onto SoundCloud. And I could show you like I said, the pictures. So on the right is my first album, and it was called Scorch. And on the left is Where the Vibe At. So the track list songs that I made on both of the albums was actually at the person that manipulated me with my money method and stuff. It was at their house when I made the songs and stuff. And that's where I made like both albums actually, at their house. But
At the same
I will
house.
say it was an experience. I will say, because it was the start of life living without my dad, and because he obviously died, and the story of my first album, Scorch, took place a month or two when he died. And I remember like going downstairs and at the people's house who stole my money. But anyways, there was like a
Stole your
bedroom.
money.
I recorded the songs, and that's what I said. Like the two albums were made there, and the Scorch album picture, just to let you know, is actually the picture where it takes place, obviously, because I just told you that both albums were made during
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, let's see. But anyways, when I made the One See It album, and it's strange to say this, but I started to see things I wasn't really aware of. And then I started like uploading like random songs onto SoundCloud in like January, like the beginning of January of 2022.
Yeah.
And I should have said this at the beginning, and then I would have gotten into the albums. But anyways, I think with like me getting introduced to like SoundCloud though, I believe it was like through like an advertisement, I will say.
Yeah.
And that's how I got introduced to SoundCloud, I think.
I got introduced from for me back in my day. You know, I was in like middle school and stuff like that. It's like middle school, maybe high school, like where like everyone, all the new rappers are on there and all that stuff like that. You know, that's 2015 era is when I found it. And you know that's where you found all the small people who don't have enough of a viewer base to be out there bigger. So if you like, I mean, I still use SoundCloud today to find. I saw like very certain songs that like are not anywhere else but only on there. Some of my favorite songs in the world, they're only on SoundCloud, which is upsetting to me because I want to listen to it everywhere else. If I want to shuffle my songs, I want to hear it on my Apple Music or my YouTube, and I can't. So
Um, yeah, my SoundCloud rotation is pretty much like it's dead. Like I'm not finding any new songs on SoundCloud besides SendPal. Like my SoundCloud rotation is dead. Like 2023, that was a gorgeous year for the hot list because there was the BandLab explosion. There was the explosion of like BandLab songs like storming their way onto the hot list, and then like that that sort of like that pretty much completely died last year. They're like I'm not finding any new like BandLab exclusive songs anymore. Like the BandLab is pretty much dead in terms of the music listening. And now SoundCloud and YouTube Music are pretty much dead as well. So yeah, the only real place that I find new songs is on Spotify. And yes, there are still like BandLab and SoundCloud artists on that I listen to that there's all on Spotify as well. So yeah, like Stray. I would say.
so
So
I mean, I guess while we're already on the subject of SoundCloud, you seem to be a lot more happier with your success on there than your YouTube channel. I mean, are you happier, or do you maybe like wish you were on YouTube more?
Um, well, and that's a question for me, but honestly, um, from the introduction interview, how I said I used to do Fortnite montages. Well, like I said, I had like a account before, but I deleted it. And the numbers when I had the Fortnite montages, they were like the views were like 100 through 600 views for pretty much per of the Fortnite montages I have. I can show you a picture of it if I can, and I can send it after this video is done. And yeah, basically, if you can just see, there's like I don't know, maybe like a little blurry and all, but it was like all in the hundreds, and that was just only for the deleted YouTube channel. But as we get into me doing like the SoundCloud stuff, if I have to like compare it to my deleted YouTube account compared to my SoundCloud, I think SoundCloud has beaten it, and I am very proud that SoundCloud's way better than my deleted YouTube content. If you want to know the truth,
Well, yeah, the amount of traction is
I'm
different.
really proud. I'm really proud of it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I
I have maybe 8 YouTube accounts. Like a lot of them I don't use anymore, but I've had histories with having to make new accounts. I had to redo. There's so many accounts I had to remake because of problems. And like now I'm settling into my like final two. Maybe I might make one or two more down the road when I expand of what I want to really do. But yeah, it's all the ones in the back. I just had to make new accounts. Need like I had to I got a new PlayStation. And I had to get this and a lot of problems. A lot of problems. I used a bad email. I forgot the email signed it, so I couldn't get back into it. And all it's been many years. If I had my same channel back when I was in maybe what seventh, sixth, seventh grade, I'd probably be way bigger now, dude. I had 250 when in sixth grade. So like, I mean, I was already moving up in sixth grade. Um,
Yeah. Sorry, I don't mean to cut off, but I also do have another picture to also show you as well.
okay.
But anyways, the video is still up there. I used to was called a different name, instead of like Sentel or Asia Ranger Strong One.
Yeah.
I used to be called 49 Wars. And there's this video that's out there, and it's like I think 8 years old or 9 years old. I'm not too sure. It was probably like 8 years or something like that. Anyways, the picture that I'm showing you, or the picture that Soap's showing you,
Yeah.
is that I played Fortnite. That's where like the first ever Fortnite video was ever made, and it's from like Chapter 1, Season 2.
After my time.
Actually, yeah.
After my
Check a
time.
video of it. Yeah, I used to be friends with that guy, but I don't talk to him really.
I retired Fortnite in
But
2018 when the Port Fort came out. That's when I retired.
yeah, I
That
don't know
week.
when that probably was like two.
That week
That's
when
probably
Port Fort came out, I just I'm not playing this, bro. I saw the downfall right there. If you're gonna add that to the game, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. So
Fortnite
I
sucks.
retired from that thing. I'm retired.
Fortnite is evil. Fortnite's evil. Fortnite is evil.
Um, so I guess
Wait. What about George? What about George? Sorry, I don't mean to cut
what
you off. Like
What?
what did you have like other accounts before like you did music? I want to include you into this. Sorry, I know I'm kind of putting you off the side. No.
Nah, I just had the TVO George shit. Um,
that's it.
but I also got like I have another YouTube channel, but I made it after. It's like George and Grandpa, because me and my
Yeah.
grandpa go on like road trips and stuff. So,
Yeah.
like, I make YouTube videos for that, but
Do you still do you still do that?
cool. We haven't recently, cause like, well, honestly, I don't know. We haven't really been on like another road trip. But anytime we go on anything, I always record it, just to like the memories and stuff.
Of course, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, I looked into it. I don't know. I told you that, George. I actually did look into it. It was on like your Twitch, and also please go check out Tibio George as well onto Twitch as well, because he does his streaming sessions of his Band Lab project. So if you're interested, just search up Spotify, and you can type it in. So when you edit this video, but it's Spotify. SBPFY, right? Underscore George, Video George, right?
Yeah.
You don't type, or you want? I'll just type it in. I'll just type it in, and I'll send you the
Okay.
copy so you can put it as the video. You can edit in and you can add it in.
Yeah, that works. So I guess,
Anyways,
huh?
sorry, no, you can.
I'd say speaking on music, one of the other artists on here, Connor, really loves this song. What were your thoughts on him liking it?
I will say it was actually surprising, and I'm actually grateful that Connor actually did it. So this is what I have written down on my tablet. I said, it was really cool that Connor went to my SoundCloud page without me knowing, which was a great surprise. And when I got done with work, I think like my tablet was on my bed, I think, and then I heard a like buzz, and I got like a notification, and it said like he commented on the Thrills track, and um, and when I read it, I was very happy because he told me, and I can put up another picture of this as well,
Okay.
that he said he was gonna like do a video recording or a video review, and he actually turns out he actually did. He
Yeah.
actually did do it. He commented on my video, and then I think it was like a day, or if it was like a couple or 4 hours ago, he put out the video, and I was like, wow, I really love that. I really was so proud. I don't know if you've seen that, George, but yeah, he did a video on our song.
Um, yeah, I think my thoughts on the song still hold up to this day. Also, I think it still hold. I think the song still holds up. It was in it definitely like um it was definitely like you see the thing about you see the thing about when it was on the hot list was the 2025 summer was so like dark. Even all the enjoyable kind of summer songs, which includes this one by the way, had these kind of dark undertones to them, and it was just full of like a bunch of songs that were like not summer jams at all. And yeah, it was just a really bad summer for the hot list. And this was but the Thrills was definitely one of the songs that was dragging the summer back up, I think. It was like holding the summer back up, even though like it had everything like dragging it down. But I hope that this summer is better because I also did not like enjoy like in terms of like in real life I didn't enjoy the 2025 summer either. So yeah.
It was
I watched a couple of his videos before. I'm
He did a
mainstream.
review.
yeah, like our song in general, like the Thrills, like review, track review. I think that's what he called it. And then when he released it, he I think went live like 3 hours before that video got released, and I had a conversation with him, and I thanked him for that because he was like starting off with his own Minecraft series.
I remember which episode that was. I remember which episode that was actually. I remember it was episode 15 of the stream series, I believe. It was the episode that was called Windows. I believe it was that one.
And so I just hopped in and I just thanked him for that, and he appreciated it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that's the whole thing. I really thank you, Connor, for doing the track review. Appreciate you.
Well, speaking of friends, you claim that you ain't gonna be friends with people that control you and put you on a leash. So what? You want to explain more about that?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, yeah. No. It's nothing like sexual or anything
Oh.
like that. No, it's not. It's actually very deadly.
Oh.
I mean, not deadly, but anyways, what I wrote down a long paragraph. And don't make this a meme, okay? Do not make, or don't clip this part, please. Do not. But anyways, here's what I wrote down. Well, it was towards like the people I'm talking about, like the people I'm talking about, my aunt and my uncle. But anyways, these people came to our old house, and this is like I said, a different story. Like the people I'm talking about, my aunt and my uncle. But anyways, these people came to our old house, and this is, like I said, a different story from what I said. But a month after my graduation party in June of 2022, we had a lot of dead trees laying or standing tall in our old house. Like, it was like, not like in our old house, but it was like, you obviously know it's outside. But it was in the backyard, and we just had so many dead trees, and they were just laying there. And a lot of people have told us that we need to get rid of it, was which was true. I was sick and tired of seeing the trees laying there, and who would want to enjoy twigs and stepping on twigs? I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to like step on them and get any like twigs.
Like I realize what I'm about to say is like not interesting at all, but like recently, we got rid of like some of the bushes in our backyard. Like there's a tree out right outside our backyard. I'm gonna like edit in like a picture of it, but there's a tree that my brother and sister there's a tree that like is that shape is like really similar to a dinosaur. My brother and sister call it the dinosaur tree. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure it's still up there, but I'm gonna take a picture of it and put it in if it is. So yeah. So yeah. That's pretty interesting, I would say.
In my feet,
Yeah.
but no. But anyways, there was like, I mean, it was a month after the after June 2022, so we're talking like 2000, like you know what I mean, like July of 2022, and anyways, they decided to come one day, showing up on our property randomly with their John Deere tractor, rolling in on our turf without even them, like even calling us. And when my mom and I heard the sounds and stuff, it was really loud, and we was like really confused. We was like mad confused, like why did they?
So like they showed up without permission and they didn't even they showed up without permission and like no one even knew that no one even knew that they were coming. Yeah, and that is like I can imagine being like scared by that. I can like imagine that. Like who's like showing up? Who's like are they trying to break in? Stuff like that.
Show up. And so we was like, what was we gonna do? Me and my mom was like, what was we gonna do? And so we decided to go back. I mean, like go to our back door that leads obviously in the backyard. And my uncle was using his tractor to like knock down the center tree that we had, and it's one of those dead trees, and it didn't have no like leaves that was like on there. It's just completely dead.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, he used his tractor, and he just like try to knock the dead tree down, so that way we can get rid of the tree. And fun fact, that tree, when that was gone, it literally changed like basically the center of our backyard a lot. Like you can see the sun, because the tree that I'm describing is like a very big tree. It was like one of those big trees
Yeah.
that blocks the sun like towards like the house, and it was like a really great shade to like hang out around there, or just like we had like this picnic table, and we would always put it by that tree, and we just chill and relax. And so, anyways, back to the destroying of the tree. Um, yeah, he was like trying to knock the center tree, and my mom had a discussion with him about it, and it was like a fight in a way, and it was like an argument type of thing. I don't say it was like
Yeah.
punching punch.
Yeah, it was
It
a
wasn't like any of that. No, it was just
verbal
like
fight.
a
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah,
Yeah, it was about the tree and the wood because obviously, like I said, we had like dead like trees like laying in our yard and we just wanted to get rid of it.
yeah.
And anyways, we were like preparing to clean up the mess and all.
How big is that tree? Because I'm imagining like a tree that's like twice as tall as like the house or something like that. There's gotta be like a big tree to get rid of.
All of a sudden, my aunt like tells my mom that we owe her like $60 for for a reason, and it was like for their own beer party and stuff, and it was just ridiculous. And like it just doesn't make any sense because basically we we didn't owe her anything. They were like asking like money, legit money, and it was
They
just
just pulled up and took the tree, and then there was like, now you
yeah,
owe us money.
yeah, exactly.
Wow.
And it is, it is. And actually, the tree that we have for the center is now actually in their yard. They actually took the tree that
Put in theirs.
they took from our house, yeah,
They
onto
took
their
your
property.
tree and put it in their ground.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's laying dead.
that is so. That is so. Why would they do that? That was. I don't want to say it's funny, but like that is such like a weird thing to do. That's a crazy thing to do. That was for Hot List Monday. Yeah, I'm gonna record Hot List Monday tomorrow. I'm gonna record it tomorrow because to me, this interview is more important. So I'm gonna record it tomorrow. Ugh.
They didn't plan it. They just
Oh,
lay it in your yard.
okay.
Probably to get money out of it. Probably, I don't know.
The firewood may, I don't know. You gotta do firewood, but that still.
Yeah, that's what that's what happened. And then my mom was like writing off like a check because we were forced by them because they were saying, no, you gotta give us $60 because this was that for this, and it's like you're kidding me. And so then I was like in the house because that's where my mom told me that. And
Yeah.
I was really pissed. I was really pissed. And so I decided, well, I'm gonna help like clean up the mess that my uncle was like destroying, with the tree and stuff. And so this is where it gets to the part where it's the leash, like like you controlling me, not like weird, But anyways, I was like raking like twigs and stuff from the ground, and she looked at me with a dirty smile, drinking Miller Lite. And because the way
Okay.
like like you controlling me, not like weird, like like you controlling.
Yeah.
I was really pissed. I was really pissed. And so I decided, well, I'm gonna help like clean up the mess that my uncle was like destroying, with the tree and stuff. And so this is where like and so this is where it gets to the part where it's the leash, like like you controlling me, not like weird, But anyways, I was like raking like twigs and stuff from the ground, and she looked at me with a dirty smile, drinking Miller Lite. And because the way she was looking at, anyways, and
With them, but not for them.
and so controlling me, not like weird, you know. But anyways, I was like raking like twigs and stuff from the ground, and she looked at me with a dirty smile, drinking Miller Lite, and because the way she was looking at me was like she was like treating me like a slave, like laughing at you. You know, you get that done. You get that done. And
Ooh.
it's like really that type of language that she was like giving me. And but anyways, cause I was like I like to work like with them on stuff, but I don't like to be treated negatively, you know.
Yeah, like you like to you like to work with them, but not for them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I like to get earned money. That's what I was like trying to do.
Oh yeah.
But they just, you know, they stole money from me, and they here I get treated disrespectfully. Like,
Yeah.
come on. And
They sound so evil. It's insane how evil they sound. Like they sound like actual supervillains.
so, anyways, like they got like everything free, like free money, legit out of us. So they're like basically um living off of different people's money.
They found the loophole.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hard working money. Like I said, I worked at a retail store, and that also blended really well with them working with me as well. And that's where they started to think, oh, I was their money method. I'd be their loophole. Like those, like I said, they do dirty deeds. They do these stupid dirty deeds.
That sounds like people who might abuse the welfare system. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, that's
that,
correct.
that's what it
No,
seems.
this is
Yeah.
real stuff. I'm
Yeah.
not lying. This is real stuff.
Yeah.
Not no weird stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to do
But
with friends and leashes.
yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I can tell you. That's why like that bar right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, so I guess you kind of already explained it, but what would you like? What's like a quick message to people who might be in some kind of strange situation with leashes? No, just like yeah, if they have some situation where it's like kind of what you were describing. Do you have any kind of like closing remarks for that?
Well, do not give your banking information to your family.
Oh,
Do not, and like I said, have a trusted bank for you to store your money. You know, you don't want people to look at your money and then steal it. Like
yeah.
my aunt was like a manager for this bank, and she like works around with money, and she uses it in different ways. You know, living off of it.
So she knows the welfare system. All right, go on.
Yeah,
But
well, I'm serious.
yeah, I mean,
Um,
yeah. If you're gonna give your bank account information away, like you'd only do it to like very very specific. If you like buying a house
yeah,
or if like your parents or whoever's actually gonna be with you on a card or something like that. Because like when you're young and you're opening a bank account, you kind of have to share it with your parents so they could like help you out in a way. But yeah, you don't want to just give it to random people.
yeah, they were like they used to been really nice people to work with us, but now they turned it around and say, no, you know what? I'll just use your money no matter what.
Yeah,
So, anyways, like I said, don't let anyone on that, and that's period.
yeah.
That's period.
Financial
Um,
security goes your entire life. So that's
yeah,
yeah. You don't
exactly.
really let go of that stuff. Um,
Mm-hmm.
George, do you have any messages about people with leashes or not? It's like no, you don't. It's like
I don't know. Don't trust fake people. Be
yeah,
Yeah,
careful. Be careful who you put your trust in. You know what I mean? And if you notice that they're doing some crazy, shady sus shit. Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to cuss. My
Go
bad.
for it.
But,
I'm be aight.
what was I about to say? Just cut them off. You know, if
Yeah.
they're doing crazy stuff, bro. Just cut them off. You know, I don't know. That's
Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of mostly some of the questions. Well, I guess I might have another question here. Is do you guys have any kind of future plans to do any more music together?
Well, obviously, you all know that I'm dropping an album, Raging Red. That's the album. I don't know if you knew about that.
I didn't know about it, but yeah, many others probably figuring it out now.
Yeah, so I'm working on the Raging Red album, and I'm not sure when I'll drop my next song, but please do go and check out the song. We Don't Like You. Doesn't Lie. Mask. Please go check out the new one, Profit. That's the name of the song, Profit.
Okay.
The dollar sign type thing. That's the song, Profit.
Okay.
And so yeah, please don't forget to check out those songs, because those are like the only 4 songs at the time of this recording that are already out.
Oh, like for the album.
Yeah, it's still working on, like, there's gonna be like 15 songs on the album. I'm still working on a little bit with the album.
But yeah, like you're releasing one at a time, right? That's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's my style when I do that.
Yeah,
I do it like that.
Okay.
So yeah, anything else? Let's see. If we're all done with the questions, are we all done with the questions?
Yeah, that's basically all I had, unless George has something that he's working on.
Or you have any questions for me?
I got a bunch of stuff I'm working on. I got a bunch of albums already, just like ready. I just need to post them.
Oh man, that's good. That's good. Then you guys gotta follow him and stay at the track. Then, he'll never get bored over there. But yeah, what were we gonna say?
I was gonna say, don't forget to subscribe to Sentel onto YouTube.
Yeah.
Don't forget to drop a follow on SoundCloud, and same with George. You know how to type his name in to BO George.
Yep.
And check him out. Check him out on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music. If he's on Apple Music, I don't know. Yeah. I don't use Apple Music, but please make sure you go and check him out, and you just click the links that are down in the description.
Yep. But yeah, I mean
that's all I have for what I have to say, I think.
Yeah, I have pretty much everything here. I'm just writing down some notes for when I edit all this stuff. Do you guys have any closing remarks at all?
I don't think so, but like I said, check it out. Check it all the socials.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out Big Soap.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out Big Soap.
Yeah.
Dude.
Big Soap YouTube. Yeah. Huh?
Gotta get that Big Soap hat, Big Soap merch. So you do it.
You got merch?
Yeah. Oh, dude, I got a ton of merch. Yeah.
That's actually dope.
I have 2 kinds of hats, ton of stickers. I'd work on more stuff if people would buy more stuff. But yeah.
Dude, I might cop some because I like stickers. I got them all over.
Yeah, I got like 500 of these things. They're all like matte black too, so they don't shine. They're not shiny.
Yeah.
So I have like a billion of these things. I was gonna do for free at this point. Like I have like,
Dude, I'll drop the address.
dude, I have a ton of them. So yeah, if anyone's here, if you want to buy my merch, talk to me through Discord. I'll get you. I'll get it set up. I mean, but yeah. I'm still working on my autograph too, because I have my initial autograph, like my initials for it, but not my full name for Big Soap wise. So I'm working on getting a nice autograph going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. In case I run into people in the street.
Yeah. That's cool.
But yeah. Anyways, that really should wrap it all up here. I do have these guys lined up on my schedule for upload, so you'll see more of them later. Obviously, just check their playlists and then see if there's anything you like in there. Watch it again and watch it again and watch it one more time. So, but yeah, I'll have the playlist for them. Everything lined up for you. Kind of stay tuned for both these guys' things because I'm gonna have a lot of stuff from them on this channel here shortly. So that's everything. You guys good?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right. Well, thank everyone here for sticking through all the way here till the end. If you like more of these interviews, just let us know. And if you have any requests for us to even talk about this normal subject, maybe I can have a separate playlist for that, for just artist talks or something like that. So just let me know, and or let us know in the comments, and then I hope to see you guys later. All right. All right. Peace.